Hey guys, guess what it's doing today? Yep, it's snowing. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm sorry I just said that, that's weird. Um, in my video last week, I talked about the fact that we're having a very mild winter. Okay, so I don't know if you watched Lauren's video yesterday. We had a really awesome day yesterday. It was like 50 degrees and sunny and really nice, and it felt like spring out. And what happens today? It's snowing, and it's going to be snowing for it started snowing at like 10 today, and it's going to continue to snow until probably midnight. So that's over 10 hours of snow, or 12 hours of snow. I'm really not smart. Okay, just kidding, I am. I just need to stop talking. Um, yeah, so I, I have really not had the greatest day ever today. So I think I'm just gonna start with the questions and the formatted stuff that I have all written out. Okay, so Linnea, I just wanted to welcome you to the channel. Yay! We have new girls. It's exciting. And like Lauren said, it's a really good idea to keep a POTS log. That way, like, you can look back on the days where you didn't feel good, and if you don't know why you didn't feel good, you can kind of like work it out. The only way I would do that is if I could type it out, because then I can like find stuff easier, like using Control F. You can't really do Control F in a paper diary, but that's just me. And I also enjoyed your knitting. I can still knit, but I haven't really done it in a while. Well, except I did make that hat a while back, but I haven't done any actual knitting in a very long time. And her question, I like this question a lot actually, is what is a weird symptom you have? So many. Okay, first of all, I like twitch. Like sometimes my eye will just be like this. I don't know if that's POTS related or not, but it happens. Okay, another one that I get, you can see them on my face right now, but I get these things and they're related to stress. And they're not like, it's not me breaking out because they turn into scabs really easy and I don't know what they are, but they're really annoying. I don't like them, but yeah. That happens to me. When I first got sick, I kept getting rashes everywhere. It was really weird. Um, let's see, what else? Oh, I can't eat popcorn at all. Well, I can't eat buttery popcorn at all. Let me rephrase that. Because the combination of the, like, especially like movie theater popcorn, I can't have that at all, which is really depressing. The combination of the butter and the fatty butter and the very hard to digest hulls of popcorn just makes for an awful combination. I can have other types of popcorn, like just a little while ago I had some chocolate drizzled popcorn, which I think should be fine because there's not that butter component. Butter can make me really sick. But yeah, so I can't have movie theater popcorn, and I really shouldn't have like popcorn out of the microwave or the popcorn that you put in the like in the pot and you pop on the stove. I really shouldn't have that either because they're just soaked in fat and that's not good for me. I can't, fat triggers my POTS really bad. Um, so yeah, I try to stay away from really fatty stuff. Um, it used to trigger me a lot worse back when I first got sick. It's better now, but still sometimes it happens. So yeah, those are my weird symptoms. Lauren, I love your new guinea pig. She's so cute. Um, I really do like her coloring. It's really neat and unique and interesting. And her question was, do you exercise on your worst days? I don't because like right now I'm in a gym class, but usually on my worst days that means I won't go to school. So I don't exercise then, and even if I do, like even if I'm not taking a gym class but I'm like exercising outside of school, I won't go on that day because for me, like maybe I'll feel better like when I'm on the treadmill or something, but then I get home and it gets worse. So I can't do it on bad days. Um it's just, it's not good. It's not good for me. So, maybe other people have better luck with it, but it doesn't work for me at all. It just makes things worse. When I'm not feeling well, I just need to chill out. So, yeah, I understand your frustrations though, because if you're having a ton of bad days and you want to get in shape, that's not very helpful. Okay, so my question this week, I think I'm almost positive we've had this before, but this is something that you can ask a number of times because the answer to this question changes. What is something you're looking forward to? I have quite a few things. This weekend is the dance. It's my last formal dance um, for the school year, or for my high school career, I should say. So that's exciting. I showed you guys my dress. But yeah, that's this weekend. The next weekend is my friend's birthday party, so I'm pretty excited about that. The week after that is the Dial-Up Tour, which, by the way, I finally got my t-shirt. Yay! For those of you that don't know, that's the YouTube tour that I'm going to in Chicago, and it's with Mitchell Davis and Kyle Seibert from Live Loud Live and Nanalu and Mika Kitty and a few other people that I don't really know. I'm mainly going for those 4 people. I'm so excited. And then, of course, the obvious ones are graduation and moving to California, but I still got a little bit of time on that. The first 3 are more immediate. So, okay, my week. I have a lot to talk about, actually, for this week. It's been kind of crazy. So Friday was a super crazy day for me. So I went to school for my whole day, which technically isn't a full day of school, but it's a full day for me. Um, then right after school, I had to run off to the bank to deposit some money. And then from the bank, I had to go back to school to work out for an hour. But thankfully, I was kind of finishing up my workout. I had about 10 minutes left, and I was on the seated bike. I don't know what you call that. I'm not good with words. And the football coach who supervises the weight room, excuse me, he came over to me and he said, how are you getting home? I told him that I had the car there. He's like, you can go because you work a lot harder than most of the kids that come in here. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God. So then I went home, packed, and then we left for my grandma's. So then finally in the car, I got some time to relax, and that was really nice. Okay, so then Saturday was Christmas at my grandma's, and from them for Christmas, I got a new blanket, some new PJ pants, some comfy fuzzy socks, a coffee maker, money, and a gift card. So it was a pretty successful last Christmas, so now I'm all done with Christmases. And my cousin brought over Apples to Apples, and I'm not going to explain it to those of you who don't know what it is. You can look it up because it takes a little bit of time to explain. Just, oh my God. Me and my family have kind of a really offensive sense of humor, but I love it. I love it. Some people might not love it, but I find it hilarious. I'm not even going to share with you what my most epic play was because it's kind of really offensive. But then, unfortunately, when everybody left, things went downhill. Sunday, the night from Saturday to Sunday was really bad. I had a 7-hour long nausea attack. And, I mean, it, like, ebbed and flowed, I guess, because it went away for a little while and I could sleep for like an hour or so, or lay down at least and close my eyes. But then I would wake back up and I would feel awful and ugh. And it was one of those situations where I didn't really want to get my parents to come and like sit with me because I'm trying to prepare for being on my own and I'll have to deal with these things on my own, especially in the middle of the night because if it's 10 o'clock at night, California time, that means it's 12 here, 12 midnight here in Wisconsin. So I can't just call my parents up and be like, can you guys just talk to me for a little bit? I gotta deal with this on my own. So I dealt with it with myself, which I was really proud of, but I just felt so awful. And it might have been from all the food that I had. I'm not really sure. But what was weird about it is that I took a Zofran, which usually pretty much instantly, well, not instantly, but like within a half hour, it cures everything up, but it didn't work this time. At least not the first round. I took it, I think, at like 11, and then I took it again. You're supposed to take it every 8 hours, but I took it at 7.5 because I was like, ah, I'm dying. So I took it again at 6:30 in the morning. And then it finally went away, and I was finally able to go back to sleep. And so that really messed me up. And yeah, we went home that day, and I didn't get anything to eat on the way home, which is unusual because usually we stop for food and eat, but I didn't. So both Monday and Tuesday, I stayed home from school because I was kind of unsure of the stability of my stomach, and also because my sleep schedule was really out of whack. You want to know something I did? I slept because I was really tired when I got home. I slept from 7:30 at night until midnight. Woke up at midnight and stayed up till 5 in the morning and then went back to sleep. That is not a good thing to do. I was so tired though, because I had my laptop up in bed up there, and I was like, okay, I just need to close my eyes for 15 minutes, and I passed out. Oh, yeah. So that happened. Okay, so that was Monday and Tuesday. And then yesterday, when I went to Walgreens after school, I was wearing my TeenPotsyProductions shirt that day, and a lady asked me, she's like, what does your shirt say? So I showed her, and I explained to her, like, she was like, oh, what's that? And I explained it to her, and she was just really awesome about it because, like, she didn't say anything like, oh, but you look fine. I mean, she told me I was pretty, but it wasn't in a way like, you look fine, why you're not really sick. And like she listened to what I had to say, and it was so cool. I was like, yay, spreading awareness. So I wanted to tell you guys that. And then when I got home, it was awesome because I got to have another Christmas because I ordered a ton of stuff online. I think it was Sunday. So yeah, I can't really like, I don't know if you guys can see, but that that whole corner back there, that's all full of stuff for my apartment. You can't really tell on camera, but there's a ton of stuff back there, and I'm getting even more. Um, so yeah, that's crazy. Okay, and then today was an interesting day because what was really exciting is that we got our cap and gown order forms for graduation. I'm so excited about that. And what's cool is they're offering if you get a class ring, because I didn't, they like sold us class rings sophomore year, but now you can order them again senior year. So if you order a class ring, you get your cap and gown for free. I didn't get a ring sophomore year, and my parents said maybe I can get one senior year, so I might get a ring. That's exciting, right? Um, but then that same hour, because it was a short meeting, but then I went back to class, and they held us after the bell rang in our classrooms because a girl fainted, apparently, in a class actually down the hall from me, and it was really weird, and I felt really bad for her because, like, apparently she has a heart condition, but I just felt really bad because, like, sometimes I feel like I'm going to pass out in the middle of class, so it's like, while I don't get that embarrassment, I get that, like, fear kind of thing, you know? So I hope she's okay. I doubt she watches these videos, but I have talked for way too long. I'm sorry. I feel like if I talk for too long, I bore you guys. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to wrap it up here. That was my week, and I love you all very, very much, and I will talk to you all next week, and I will see you later. Bye!